Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys how I created this maggot infested face look. Like always, I'm going to be putting everything I used down in the description below. I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get started. Alright, so I already went ahead and drew out my outline. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my liquid latex and put some over my outline. That way when I put the wax on, it's going to stick. So I'm just going to let that dry. Alright, so now that my latex is nice and dry, I'm going to go ahead and take my Ben 9 nose and scar wax, and I'm going to form it into a couple strips like that, and I'm going to stick it down my outline like this. I'm going to go ahead and use some Vaseline to help it stick down a little bit more onto my face. I'm going to go ahead and take another little strip like this and stick it down on my nose. Okay, so now that I have that all stuck onto my skin, I'm going to go ahead and take some more Vaseline and smooth out the outside of the wax into my skin and then leave the inside as it is. Alright, so now that I have the outside all smoothed out, I'm going to go ahead and take my spatula and dip it in a little bit of Vaseline. And I'm going to go ahead and open up the inside of the scar wax. Alright, so now that I have that all smoothed out, I'm going to go ahead and take some liquid latex and apply a thin layer over it, that way it stays in place. And I'm also going to put some latex inside as well. Okay, so now that my latex is nice and dry, I'm going to go ahead and take my scar wax again, and I'm going to flatten it out into a shape like this, and I'm going to stick it on my chin. Okay, now I'm going to take some Vaseline and smooth out the edges and make it look more like part of the skin. Alright, so I'm going to take one of my brushes and I'm going to dip it into some Vaseline. And I'm going to start creating the holes of where the maggots are going to be coming out of. I'm also going to take another flat piece of scar wax and I'm going to put it right here on my nose. Okay, so now that I have my nose all smoothed out, I'm going to go ahead and take the end of my brush again, dip it in some Vaseline, and create the holes on my nose. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and coat these two in latex so they could stay in place. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take some cotton, dip it in latex, and then I'm going to stick it on the parts where I didn't do the holes. That way the skin doesn't look so flat. Alright, so now that the latex on the cotton is nice and dry, I'm going to go ahead and take my Skin Illustrator palette and I'm going to use this olive adjuster tone right here and apply a little bit to the cotton. So I'm just going to be applying very small amounts of this color because I want the wound to look a little bit infected. I'm also going to go ahead and put a little bit on the wax as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and use my other skin Illustrator palette. I'm going to go ahead and use this blood tone color right here. And I'm going to start applying it all throughout the wound. So I'm going to go ahead and use this aged blood tone to color in the inside of the peeled skin. I'm also going to be adding a little bit of the aged blood tone inside the wound as well. So I'm just adding a little bit and then just dabbing it with my finger. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of the bruise tone in there as well. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and use my Cinema Secrets Injury Stack. I'm going to go ahead and use this red shade right here and the purple shade right here. I'm going to dab them on my fingers and dab it around the wound to make it look a little more irritated. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take my olive adjuster tone again, and I'm going to apply a little bit around the holes. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and take my maggots that I bought at Spirit, and I'm going to take them and cut them in half like this. And I'm going to dip the end piece into some latex and then just stick them in the holes. Alright, now that I have my maggots all applied, I'm going to go ahead and take my Cinema Secrets blood gel and I'm going to put a little bit of blood around the maggots. Alright guys, well that pretty much concludes the look. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to follow me on my social medias, this is my Instagram and this is my Twitter, so follow me if you'd like. And I'm going to be posting more videos like this whole month, so if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.